This is the Muzilog magazine podcast with host Sam Archer.
Catch up sometime, man. It had to catch up sometime.
This is so interesting. This is so interesting. So where are you? Like I have to look up what I gotta look up the
name of the country.
Like, where in God's name is this? Wait, you're somewhere in Europe or?
Yeah, I'm in Europe right now. I'm in Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe, in a country called Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine.
I'm in Ukraine.
That's what you sent me? Ukraine?
Yeah, I'm in Kyiv right now.
Yeah, I think it's Kyiv.
The old way of saying it was Kiev, but it's Kyiv. K-Y.
Oh, because I saw that. I was like, where the?
It's Kyiv.
Like, where?
Kyiv is the Ukrainian pronunciation. Kiev is the Russian.
I'm like, what? Where is she? Like, what is this?
I'm on planet Earth.
Okay, but east. So you're close to Ukraine is. I mean, let me see if I remember my geography properly.
Okay,
is it part of Russia?
It's not part of Russia.
Was it a part before and then
the Soviet Union?
Oh, it's the Soviet Union. Okay. So it was part of the
You're not right. You're not right. You're not wrong. You're right. It was part of the former Soviet Union.
Okay. Okay. I know it was some kind of weird something, and then when they broke off after was it Gorbachev or one of them?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I need help because after they broke everything up, like you had parts that I live a place called Croatia. I'm like,
that's right. Yeah, Croatia, Belarus. I'm 6 hours away from Moscow, actually.
Oh, okay. So are you on tour or something? Like you're
No, I'm recording the rest of the albums here. Actually, that's what I'm doing. I
gotta fan you. Oh my God! Like I'm recording. Like what? Yeah. Is it like orchestration stuff you're doing? Like,
well, that was the previous album. Yeah, Olympia for choir and orchestra. So yes, that was done here as well in Ukraine. But this album features 5 different genres of music. So yeah, it represents all the different people who are touched by different situations, and so especially after what's been going on, back home, our other home, if you know what I mean.
Amazing.
So yeah, it's a way to bring people together to say we're more alike than not. So that's why I'm doing at least 5 genres. I have more, but right now I think the world can handle 5 out of me.
Okay. Mad props. That's dope. That's dope.
Thank you.
So how did this happen? Like, would someone give you a call? And because you're in Canada, right? That's where I know you.
I am Canadian, but I live in Canada and United States. So I live in Vancouver, Greater Vancouver area, for lack of a better term, in British Columbia. But I also live near Seattle, Washington. So I live in both countries, literally both countries.
Okay.
But now Ukraine is, it's my 3rd. So yeah, before any other country decides to claim me, I'm going to put my flagpole here.
Are they claiming you too?
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, you brought the music and they're like, oh, we can't let her go.
Well, I mean, here in Ukraine, people are very, they love music. They love the arts. They take arts seriously. The arts are not seen as some sort of extracurricular activity. Like it is a lifestyle. And most people here, if they can't sing beautifully, they play beautifully. If they don't play beautifully, they sculpt beautifully. Like everybody here, I'd say most people here are artists in their own right, even if they don't do it professionally. And if they don't do it professionally, they will support other artists. They take it very seriously. So yeah, this, to get the kind of respect I've had in this country is, I think it's miraculous. I don't know if you know, I was on national Ukrainian television, Christmas Day 2019. They featured
I think
all of my music.
A blast. Did you send out a blast on that?
Yeah, I did. I did.
I think I saw it late. I think we had the COVID thing. Everybody was just
I know, yeah.
Like just crazy scared, and people.
That's right. And that was just before COVID hit. We had that concert right here, and then COVID hit us, and then I turned into a techie junkie, and I've been like on Ableton Live.
Oh my God!
Music, just literally sitting on my butt, cranking out music.
So you have some release dates?
I do.
Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me.
Talk to me. So the classical piano album.
Don't mind me juice. I have some juice thing.
Some mimosas, all right.
I'm working my little juice vibes.
What is it? Is it Mobby?
No, this is how to explain it? It's some kind of powder thing I buy. It build up your immune system.
Nice.
I dip it in. I pour it in some juice, and I realized some sticking in the bottom here. So I got just let it settle here for a little bit. Let it unstick.
That's not easy.
I need it in the system, man. I need to build up the vibration. You know what I mean?
That's what I've been doing too. Since COVID started, I've pretty much cut out sugar. Like I'm already vegan. I'm vegan. I'm gluten free, and I cut out sugar. So I do honey instead, and fruits, dates, stuff like that. Because,
wait, hold up. When you became vegan,
oh yeah, that's right. When you saw me, I was still a meat eater. So I've been vegan now for.
Wait. So you were eating. How long now?
20, 17. I don't remember how old I am. Yeah, something like that.
We're not giving our ages away.
Yeah, we don't do this. We don't do this.
Yeah, that's for little kids to do. Yeah.
Exactly. I'd say about 20 years. I've been about 20 years since I've been vegan.
20 years?
Yeah, 17 or 20. I can't. Let me see.
Not even a piece of goat. Not a little curry goat. Nothing. Not a little tail. Wait. Soy? It's. You're a rabbit? What's going on?
No, I'm not a rabbit. I eat a lot of legumes like lentils and fava beans, chickpeas, like the hummus and stuff. I eat tofu, but I don't like the soft stuff. I like it hard like meat because I came up with meat, right? So I marinate it like you marinate meat to base those flavors. But I've also stopped frying a lot of my foods. So a lot of stuff we do in water. And so it's talking about boosting the immune system. Yeah, because my immune system is, how do I put it? She's a little bit of a flirt. My immune system, she's got flirting issues. Every man that passes by, she has to say hi. So she takes it on. She takes it home. So I've basically
Wait, hold up. That was funny. Wait, hold up. We're talking about maybe it's a cold or.
Listen, if someone has it, I get it. So I just
so that's what you mean. I just and see a man and flirt. I'm like, what?
Pretty much. There's that passage in the Bible that talks about when Israel was prostituting herself to all these nations. My immune system is just like that. And yeah, so I went, you know what? Enough of this.
Your immune system needs a baptism. You need to baptize your immune system. You need to get anointed.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. So I just cut out all the French fries and the potato chips. Don't get me wrong. I normally will do sugar, something like on the weekends. But with COVID and how that strain with the different bacteria, I went, you know what? I don't want anybody's flu. I don't want anybody's cold. I'm just going to cut it out until this blows over. I'm not saying I won't get anything, but God willing, the severity of it will be much less. So I'm following basically the health principles that were outlined way back when, before the Spanish influenza of 1918. So it's the same health principles I'm doing now. Until this blows over, I'll, do a little sugar again, but no, I'm doing okay. Well, we're talking about food, we're talking about our diet, we're talking about health.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were vegan. Like,
vegan, but I'm not skinny. I'm not a skinny girl. I'm not those skinny, cutely Vancouver girls. No, sir. Me black or smutty. I have thighs.
But you can't be skinny. I mean,
I got Wonder Woman thighs. They're Wonder Woman. So.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Thank you, Lord, for my strong back.
It is what it is. Oh my goodness! But this is so big. So okay.
5 albums. You wanted dates. That's right. You wanted dates.
It's 5 albums.
5 albums.
And what? Yeah. So who's coming out first? Like, what's the genre? Because
the first child I'm pushing out is classical, the classical piano. It's music, predominantly music for ballet or relaxation. So it helps people get the deep stretch, so they can move on to the next chapter of their lives, in terms of being professional dancers. So music for ballet, so solo piano music. And then she's coming out June 25th. That's the official release date. It's already available for pre-release.
So your album, this album that's coming out, you said she, so it's a gender.
I call her she. Well, okay, it could be he.
I'm just saying. I'm into. Hey, the fans want to know if the album is a she. We're gonna work with it.
For me, she's more like a she because she's more quiet and reflective. Okay. She doesn't have that testosterone racing through her. It's not that kind of thing. It's very
it's not a heavy metal Gina. This is not heavy metal Gina.
No. Not yet. We're getting there.
Okay. Heavy. I like heavy metal Gina.
We're getting some heavy Gina.
I mean, we want a heavy metal Gina. But the Gina. So this Gina is the one by the piano with violins and orchestra and little kettle drums. And
this one doesn't have Olympiad. Actually, it's funny you say that. The previous album, Olympiad, was the one for choir and full orchestra, the one you know about. That is heavy metal Gina, but with timpani instead of guitars. It's epic. It's like if you like
textures,
very Handel's Messiah, very St. Matthew's Passion Bach. It sounds like something from those, that century, but written by a Black woman because God has that kind of sense of humor. So, these men have died, but the spirit that gave them their music is still alive. So I was able to put out new music that sounds like something from that century. So, so that's Olympiad. So that's heavy metal or big epic orchestral music. So this side is solo piano and it's more quiet, but it's still melodic. So it sounds like songs without words. So it's something you could sing to, make up music words to, but it's instrumental. It's reflective music. So you have that. So it's called a trilogy. It's the trilogy. It's the trilogy part 2. Trilogy part 1 I released last year, and that one was music for reflection or meditation or for prayer. So that's trilogy part 1. This is the trilogy part 2. So she comes out June 25th. Okay, I'll stop.
All right.
And so that's pre-release. That's ready for pre-release. The next one that's ready for pre-release, this one is also more, I don't want to say, it's not boring quiet, but it's ballads or the ballads, piano and voice. This is the gospel album called Take All of Me. And I've waited my whole life to sing this song. this power ballad, Take All of Me. And so the whole album, actually, one of the tracks on there is called Your Grace. I love it. It's really, really cool. People seem to like it. It reminds me of ambient music, and it features 3 different sides of my voice. One where you have the lead voice, and the back voice sounds like Celtic, like something you'd hear on Celtic women. And the third voice sounds Middle Eastern. So I'm singing like an Indian dancer, so, or it's singing like an Indian dancer. Who does that? Singing, like.
I know what you mean. It has so you might have some sitars and stuff.
But my voice is doing it. So you have those 3 voices that are being featured at different spots in a Christian contemporary track. So it's really unique.
Interesting.
Your Grace is.
So this one now, when is this one hitting the street now?
That one is hitting the street July. I believe that one is July 28, if I have it memorized correctly. That should be July. I apologize, July 30. That one is July 30th. Yeah, that's July 30th. Okay. So that's Take All of Me, the gospel album. And that's more for people who want to reflect worship experience, that kind of thing. So it doesn't have one track has a little bit of drums, but the whole thing is for people who are more on the other spectrum, more the chill spectrum, not the get up and praise and worship like me. That's more me, but this is for those who are more like in the presence of the glory, that kind of thing. So that's cool too. And then the third one, now we move from that to more my testosterone children. So this one is our Caribbean pop album.
Caribbean pop.
Yes, the Lord gave me 6 songs in a day. 6. I completed the other 4 on another day. Yeah, actually, it was a Sunday morning, and I got 6 songs, one after the other. After I wrote the lyrics for one, he gave me another. So I wrote lyrics for that, and then he gave me another. They're very dreamy. They're very, I don't want to say fantasy, but like when you're in love, it reminds me of the Songs of Solomon. So they're all love songs. Very, very sensual love songs. But there's still something that you can have, your kids sing and dance to. So it's
the kids are gonna love it.
I think they will. And when for example, one of the tracks I'm talking about, it's called In My Life. Can I be honest? I want you in my life. Can I be honest? I think about you all the time. So it's, I go between English and patois. So some tracks I use more patois, some tracks I use no patois. I do some DJing in it, and yeah, man.
Lord of His mercy.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's jump up music. It's jump up music. Okay. So that one, she's coming out in the summer as all Caribbean pop or reggaeton, they call it reggaeton tracks are. So that one is coming out August 29th. God willing, I'm just finishing up that album today as we speak.
What's the title of this one?
The title is called Touchdown. Touchdown. Let your love touch down, man. Yes.
Oh, God. Did you say reggaeton?
I did say reggaeton. I did. So I don't have any Spanish on it, but the music it's not reggae, and it's I call it Caribbean pop. It's like that little bit of Latin flavor with the Caribbean and pop, like mainstream.
So in a way, it sounds like soca, but
I love soca. I love some lie.
Reggaeton is really soca. If you listen to it closely, it's like a soca. But that's we're not that's not where we are. So hold on. You have Trilogy Part 2.
Yes.
June 25th.
Yes.
Then you have Take All of Me.
Yeah.
July 30th.
Yeah.
You have Touchdown, which is August 29th.
It will touch down August 29th. Yes.
Nice, nice. So
29 is a Sunday. That one is he's coming out on the 27th.
okay. Oh, it's a he now. This one is a he.
Because it could be a she, but I don't know the sex.
It's more like a he. It's more like a
he.
he.
I think he's more a he because he's very.
We're gonna go with the he. We're gonna go with the he concept.
He loves his women.
You love women,
man. He's not shy about
it. Be in trouble.
He is not shy.
The gospel artist gonna be in trouble.
Actually, I'm not sure because I have a track there. I hope I'm not in trouble. I have a track there called "Do It Better," and it's basically about good girls can do it better. About the church girl who wears a hat. But nobody knows that she actually knows because the good book told her so. Yeah, she's a real good girl. Really, girls can do it better. Yeah, man. So yeah,
this is on the Touchdown album.
Yeah, it's funny.
Sign me up there. Do it better.
Do it better. She doesn't really mind if you think you're bad because she's a real good girl. Really good girls can do it better. Yes, man. It's funny.
I like it. You know what's so funny about this? I have a feeling that when you hear the concept of the song, you'll be like, "Oh, this is what she's talking about."
Exactly. And the thing is, and I'm. It's funny. It's a joke. So it's to help bridge the people like in the church because a lot of times it's the bad girls, bad gal, one gal. But when you have a good girl who knows what she's doing, in a way that's comical, that way we're not, snacking on the girls who don't consider themselves good girls. Do you know what I mean? And saying, hey, in a time and place, we're all bad girls. You know what I mean? In the right context for us, right? So,
you're good till you're bad. Okay.
That's right. So I mean, it's like, most of us are waiting, till we're, and some people are, some people aren't. I'm one that did, but at the same time, just kind of want to say to them, hey man, I feel you, I get you. We're not that different. We're not.
I like the title. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's a little cheeky, but people will get it.
You're gonna work.
Yeah, man. I can totally see. I mean, some of the Caribbean parties or whatever. Do it better. Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Now, would this be able to be done in a church setting as well? Maybe for AY?
Only AY. Never for the church service. No way.
Yeah.
Do it better will be AY.
No Sabbath morning. No Sabbath morning vibe.
No, sir.
There's the evening time when the sun when the sun setting.
Sunset, and parents come and eat their Aki and Bami and
all right, and festival
and celebrate another year of life.
Okay,
it's that
sign me up. Sign me up. All right.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I've been producing all these tracks myself, so it's quite intimidating, because it's like, did I do this right? Did I get that right? You know what I mean? But when in doubt,
just feel the vibe.
Yeah,
feel the vibe and do it, man. You'll be all right. Everything.
Yeah, I like my dirty synths. I have a thing for dirty synths. I love dirty synths, so I try not to use too many dirty synths. I love dirty synths.
Come check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas.
How you doing? This is Tom Cup from Music by Tom Cups. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethL.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
Get on up, E.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll hopefully it's well received.
Amen. Amen. So far people like it. So far people like it. And in my life, a different track, that one at the end of the song, I talk about different countries. This is for Jamaica. This is for Grenada, Aita to Africa. So I shout out, different countries. And eventually,
Don't forget the Trini Pussy now, because
I won't forget the Trini. I mean, I've already recorded it. I said all around the world, so I did get everybody. And the different countries that I quoted, I did say it in their language. So I said Ukraina y Russia.
Oh, okay, all right. I feel you.
And Japan and China, I said Nippon ho Zhongguo. Zhongguo is China. So yeah, Chinese is.
I don't know what you just said, but we'll just leave that in the recording.
Or is it Nippon? Nippon. Or is Japan in Japanese? 和中国 is and China. 中华人民共和国.
Slow it down. Stop the show. No, wait, hold up.
Okay.
You speak Japanese and Chinese?
Yeah, I'm not fluent, but I can speak conversational Japanese.
2 words, like at least if you.
どうもありがとう。私はジネです。私の友達です。That's my friend over there. Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. I can't. I'm gonna have fun editing this show, actually.
Oh my gosh! And Chinese is different. Chinese is. She's at home. 我的名字 Gina， 她是我的朋友。I said the same thing this time in Chinese. I said my name is Gina. That's my friend. 我真的很高兴，我很高兴。
So okay, so who does the when they do this? Do they both do this?
They do. Japanese do it more, but the Chinese also, it's built into the culture, that whole respecting your elders, respect for each other, respect for family and community. And you see it in their films too, big time, looking out for the community. Yeah, more so.
So when you look at the movies, are you looking at the subtitles, or you can actually just listen to the?
I can do both. I do check sometimes, but I try to wean myself off the training wheels and just watch and listen. But yeah, I do sometimes have to definitely read those subtitles. There are days where my brain is very Chinese, like I don't need much help, and there are days where it's like, whoa, like what am I on? Like I'm understanding Russian a whole lot more.
Chinese, okay.
I met someone right here in Kyiv. She was Chinese, and she said in English, everything's in English, right? What are you doing here? And I looked at her like, girl, please, what are you doing here? We're both in Ukraine, okay? She's Chinese, and she's looking at me like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what are you doing here? So I started speaking Chinese, and she's like, what?
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, we had a good.
No, I'm hoping that I'm hoping your internet is good, because it seems like you're freezing a lot. So I'm hoping.
Yeah, I've got good internet, but I'm gonna have to plug in my computer in about 2 minutes. I don't know if you want to pause it and keep going.
Yeah, well, I'll edit. So it will still have to run. So yeah, plug it in and. Plug it in. When you're reaching them old man age, you have to take all kind of vitamin and.
You're not old.
All kind of thing.
Oh, you're a mess.
I know. I'm just, I'm just
saying, yeah, because you're not old. I don't like
drinking tea. Okay, that's good.
This is actually water. That's not even tea.
You could keep the show going. You know, let people think it's going to be coffee. She said it's water.
It's water. Mizu for our Japanese listeners. Mizu.
So you gave me 3 albums. What's the situation with the other 2?
Okay, so the situation with the other 2, EDM, electronic dance music, as in everything from David Guetta and Calvin Harris, Skrillex, all that. Yeah, that's the 4th child, and that child will come out end of September, 24th, and so on there, it's a celebration of EDM anthems. So EDM anthems, the sound from the I'd say mid 2000s till now. So we've got the modern, it's called We Need to Love. So that one has the modern sounds. It's very, very current.
We Need to Love?
We Need to Love, yeah. From the past, Ring My Bell, and other similar. That Ring My Bell. It's a good song.
I mean, that's what's that? That's the 70s?
Yeah. No, this was my Ring My Bell.
Oh, the other one.
Yes, the other one.
Oh, right. That was. We're not going to talk about that record.
That's okay.
We're not going to talk about that record.
Actually, we can, because just so for the viewers, that my Ring My Bell, or the Ring My Bell I have, means give me a call. If you feel the same way about me, give me a call. It's give me a ring, not a different bell you can ring. It's not that bell. So yeah, just saying, because a lot of people have asked me, ring my bell. I'm like, what? I was like, I wasn't even thinking about that. I thought, wow, if I was a guy that went to work, I would have gone away with it so much better. But I explain to people, no, it has nothing to do about sex. Just give me a call. It's as innocent as, wow. I tell you, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ask me. Listen, if people were to buy my albums as much as they ask me interesting question, I'd be super rich. For every question.
I feel you.
Learn about the ever-changing climate of the music industry and learn how to position yourself. With the new book, Hybrid Executive, great for indiepreneurs, indie artists, managers, engineers, booking agents, and more. Hybrid Executive is the new terminology for today's indie artist, written by music producer Samuel E. Archer. Now available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, BookBaby, and other leading ebook distributors. Visit thehybridexecutive.com for more information.
So I mean, you I'm looking at all these records. When did you find the time to do all of this? What was going on? You were just building some ammunition for some years. You're just writing. What happened?
Some of them I had already in the works years ago, but a lot of them are new. One I discovered, DAWs, the world of DAWs. I'm talking digital audio workstation. For people who don't know what we're talking about, we're talking Logic, Cubase, Ableton, for days and days and days, and I slept.
This is a lot of work. I'm looking at this. I'm like, you went Quincy Jones on this stuff.
Yeah, I did. In a wise, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did. And I just learned how to use a DAW in April of 2020. So it's a miracle for me to get to this stage, for sure. I just
so do you when you I'm just trying to understand your creative process. So at this stage, now that you're doing your own sequencing and production and programming and all of that, are you still going to a major studio in the end and have it mixed professionally?
Yes, correct. Well said. Very well said. I do my own sequencing. Some of the stuff I don't, if I can find a sound that someone has put together that sounds like what I'm hearing, I just grab that. So I do both. But at the end of the day, I don't do my own. I do a light mix. I use Audio Technica headphones to listen to the balance and everything. And then, yeah, I use that until I can get a better setup. And then I take it into a professional studio and I say, mix this, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Mix and master. Yeah. Even though I'm not new to the music business, I'm not new to being a composer.
Right. You've been
Like
rocking out for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like well, that's a whole other conversation. Well, being a orchestral composer, like there aren't a lot Black females. Actually, I'm the only Canadian Black female out of Canada as an orchestral composer who's at least produced anything of that type of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, and but what brought all this on in terms of the many albums? 3 things. One, a lot of people really weren't sure. They're still not sure who I am as an artist. It's not that I'm one or another, like I'm all of the above, and they all serve a higher purpose. It's to make people feel good and know that they're not alone. That's it, and to bring people closer to God, closer to goodness and love and light, all that the Creator, I believe, is about. So that's all the music facilitates. How does this make you feel? Does it make you feel, if that's it, I've done my job? And I spent hours and hours and hours listening and re-listening to make sure this will help make you feel like, praise God. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it.
So I won't lie to you, I'm excited. I'm so excited about all these albums. So
I'm waiting for Touchdown. Touchdown is...
Yeah, my Touchdown is... Touchdown
that sounds like the project I need to be working with. So you have one more.
Yes. So after EDM, we have this is he. He's a child on his own, or they are a child on their own. This is the rock album. It's a symphonic rock album with a heavy, heavy dose of the blues. So it sounds like something you hear.
Rock album.
Yeah, it's very.
But rock is blues based, really.
But this has a lot of blues, like the rhythms and the intonation. Yeah, it's very blues with rock and symphony. Some of the tracks. So one of the symphonic rock ones actually sounds like Celtic music. It goes from Celtic to just this storm. It's called Angry Bird. It's probably one of my most powerful songs so far.
Angry Bird?
Angry Bird. Everybody loves Angry Bird. Everyone loves Angry Bird. I shouldn't say everyone. A lot of people like Angry Bird. And it goes from sweet melancholy to like fight the dark. Yeah. So it's, of course, with a lot of people in the church, most of our church backgrounds is kind of like, why would you write rock? Why do you hear rock music? Are you sure it's not from the devil? And believe me, I've spent years praying and fasting over all the music that I do get, because I'm hearing all of them from, so, I believe God walks with us through those difficult times. 1 Corinthians 10:13, he will with the temptation make a way to escape that ye may be able to bear it. I quoted half of the verse.
Amen.
Yeah, so, it's not us on our own, but God with us. He's Emmanuel, God with us. He came to be with us. So in the dark times, including COVID, so many of us have lost friends and loved ones. And, these are dark times. And I just want to, be there with the world around me, and that we're not alone in all this. We have not been abandoned. We're not spinning on this planet out of orbit eventually. That there's a loving being, a loving God that is still still, he's in control. He's not controlling, but he still can control. So, this rock album deals with, it's called Toxic Love. It deals with all toxic love. Yeah.
As in TOXIC.
Toxic love. So yeah, I'm talking about emotional vampires. People who just suck the energy out of you, and it's true, and finding ways to not allow them to kill your spirit, to kill your soul. So the whole album, Toxic Love, is about that, and I think most people can relate to that on one way or another.
Okay.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's a heavy album. It's actually one of my personal favorites because it's so close to home for me. Toxic Love. Growing up in a culture that buries Black musicians for so long, because prejudice in Canada is a silent scream. You're screaming and no one will hear you. In my case, even in my community outside of Canada, it's kind of like you have so much talent, so we're going to ignore you because someone will help you. So we'll help somebody else. So you're constantly ignored. Gina's doing this. That's good. It's good for her. Good for her. So, you don't want to have so much talent. You only want to have just enough where everybody can be comfortable with you. Because people forget it's not about me. It's about God. It's about what God can do in us. And what if he can do this in me? Imagine what he will do and continue to do for you and in you and through you. That's it. That's the light. That's the gift. But people sometimes forget that, and they compare your reality with theirs, and then they and they don't realize my success. It's collective success. The people who lift me up. I've got a list, Sam. I've got a list of names. If I win any awards, I have a list of names of people that I'm reading out who have helped me to get to where I am in life. I don't forget anybody. I write it down, make sure I don't forget. But I mean, it's and that's what Ukraine has been for me. Ukraine is one of those few countries that was like, we get you. We understand how you think. We understand how you tick. And they do. They do here. I have an incredible emotional, spiritual, creative support system. I've never had it quite like this. And if I had been closed-minded and thinking, us Black people do this and white people do that, or I grew up really, really quick aside, but it's kind of integral to why I'm in Ukraine and not in another country in Europe. I grew up with a Ukrainian grandma, so she was my mom's friend from church.
Okay.
Yeah, she was true, and she really embodied Christ. She embodied Christ, and she never raised her voice. She's not like me. She's not a stentorian like me. I'm a stentorian. I don't care. I'm a proud stentorian. But she, actually, I get mad when I'm happy now. I don't get so mad anymore, honestly. But she looked at me one day.
Stop the show. You just said you get mad when you're happy. Oh, you used to get mad?
Yeah, I used to get mad. Now when I get like really loud, it's because I'm happy. Yeah, now I use my big energy for orchestral music. or
a mental note of that.
Yeah, so I don't get mad anymore. I don't
run into a little wall with you,
No, it's gonna be no. You have to work. Even when I was a stentorian, you have to work really, really hard. Like back in the day, I felt so. You remember? I mean, I felt really misunderstood, forgotten, alone. And a lot of that hasn't changed. The only difference is that I don't care. I don't care. I am alone.
Wow.
I am. And it's okay, and it's as long as I'm alone with Christ, everything will be fine. As long as I listen to his voice and follow his leading, doesn't matter how old or who, I just do it in faith, You know, I've had more naysayers than all of the stars combined. I'll tell you that now. Anything, everything you can think of that is negative in terms of career, it's been thrown at me. Everything. And it hurt a lot. And once in a while, there are people in my life who will make special comments. And if I'm not connected, I can get thrown off. And when you're thrown off, you can throw other people off inadvertently and hurt them. So, you know, to me, it's vital to get your daily dose of what you need for the day from the Lord.
Well,
And meet people face to face, because you don't know who's coming with what. And, you know, and sometimes they come, you know, with their heart open and turn around and they hurt you. And sometimes they don't even know they hurt you.
That's true.
So, you know, grace, forgiveness is the only thing I know that has gotten me to not have, you know, to stay in the game. I don't know how to say it any other way, because the game is the game. It's cold. It's ruthless. People don't care. But then I pray for them, because not because they were supposed to be with me, but because, you know, they're not in a good place. And my music is all about making sure you, not only I can help you get to a good place, but stay in a good place. Yeah.
Okay, this is, man, you packed it in today. So, before you go.
Okay.
Yeah, before you go, I ask all the artists that come on the show the same 3 questions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if it's off limit. It might be off limit question. I
can roll with it.
She's like, oh wow. She's like, I can
always say pass. I can always say pass.
I can always say pass. Okay.
Yeah.
You might get away now. Well, let me see.
We'll see. Hit me with it.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Oh, okay. It's straight up black. Okay.
Yeah, black is my favorite color.
Is there like a second to the black, or
yes, there is. Don't judge me. It's pink. I don't know why. I don't know how, but everything's black, and then after pink.
Okay.
Is
it musically related or artistically related?
Emotionally related.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's. People think I'm an extrovert. I was going to say something, but that would be rude. People really don't know me, and they talk like they do, which amuses me. I'm an introvert.
You're an introvert.
I'm actually an introvert. You can't put out this kind of music, this amount of music, and be a raving extrovert. It's not going to happen. It's not. We are hermits. I am a hermit. As a matter of fact, I like the fact that I go out and I do my runs so I can meet other human beings and say hi, because I would just not talk to anybody and be happy doing so. I'm that much.
Yeah, you need to get out. I need to get out
of my shell. I've got my manhole, and I like my manhole. It's a nice place.
Oh, the den, huh? You're in the den.
Oh yeah. Every man knows that, and I have that too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, I feel you.
Yeah. So my favorite color is black. I would say, because of that whole, you know, and also too, the Lord has shrouded my gift with a lot of mystery, even to me. I don't know when I get music. Don't know how I get music. I just get music.
Okay.
And that's it. Once I hear it, I remember it, by the grace of God. So my job is to write the lyrics, so I can actually write that I wrote it. Otherwise, no. Take All of Me is one of the few songs that the music and the words came almost simultaneously. But for the most part, the Lord gives me the words for the chorus, but I have to write the verses to them. So, So I would say that's probably why I like Black so much, because music is an enigma. I don't understand it. It's a force. Like when I hear orchestral music, it's the same. Like it's like it's way out there. And can you imagine like looking at a blank lines and you're hearing and you're like, oh God, help me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Another feeling.
Yeah.
And the next question is, I'm looking at your background. Okay, let me just switch it over here. You look like you're in a special room with a sink and a stove and all of that. So I want to know, what does Gina love to prepare?
In the kitchen?
In the kitchen. What
Oh
does
man. When I'm back in North America, I like to prepare. If I'm gonna cook for people, I do don't be turned off by the word vegan, because I'm vegan, but I do a Chinese fried rice, East Indian style. So it's Indian style Chinese fried rice.
And that's it? No gravy? No.
I use curry. You don't need gravy for this. I got the curries.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you want to. Oh, so it's just the fried rice, but it's a special way you prepare it.
It's a special way I prepare it. Yeah, with the tofu and stuff. So, and I marinate, like the curries.
Okay. Oh my! Now, do you buy the marinade or do you make the marinade?
I make my own curry.
You make I
can do my own curry. Yeah.
Okay.
With turmeric, using turmeric and cumin and like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do my own curries.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't name 3 artists that's in your MP3 player right now.
Oof.
Any 3.
MP3 player?
I mean, I know it's like saying mixtape, right?
Yeah, like on my okay.
So who's Gina listening to these days?
Yeah, Gina's listening to a lot of people. Sam Archer is one. Is an artist. By the way, y'all, if you didn't know, Sam Archer is an artist. Just saying. Okay. Who else am I listening to?
Redeem the Dream.
Redeem the Dream. Yeah, no, it was cool.
Thank you.
It's so relevant for what's happening now.
Yes.
Like your album was almost prophetic. Seriously.
That's scary, right?
Yeah. Actually, I remember I was listening to it the first time because I bought it. I told you in December. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so relevant to what's going on. And I've listened to it a few times since. So yeah. So who am I listening to now? Yes, that wasn't a joke. Yeah. And then
all right. I receive it.
Please do. And who else am I listening to? I was listening to quite a bit of Calvin Harris back into 2014, 2016. But now, this is painful because I've been spitting out all this stuff in my head. So who do I take time and listen to? Everybody there, the end.
Let's put everybody. You know what? I'll work with that. So my dear, it's been this has been real. I'm happy that you're back again. We did this I don't know when we did this. We did this a few years ago. And I sat to it was an audio thing we did.
That's right. That's right. It was.
The reception fell out a couple of times. I'm like, oh my God, we got to redo this interview.
Yeah, and it didn't happen. Now we're doing it.
This is like really amazing right here. Really, really. What year did I meet you? Do you remember the year I met you?
Yeah, we met in 2006 or 7. 2007.
Wow.
We met 14 years ago now.
Okay.
You're still looking good.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You know, I don't think did I ever go to another youth congress after that. I don't think so, because they were they had it in Florida or something after.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You know, but I didn't get to go. But I'm happy that you were able to do this tonight. It's morning by you. It's
night. That's right.
It's 2:17 over here. You might see me nodding. I might be
2:17.
2:17 a.m. Yeah.
2:17. I'm sorry, and
I have to get the. You know, this is when you're passionate about your podcast, and I have to get the story. This is the story. Another story.
I'm sorry.
But I'm so thankful. Blessings on all what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Please keep us at Muzilog posted on your progress.
I'll let you know for sure.
You know, anything you want to, you know, if you have something to post or you want something on you know, shared on Facebook or whatever, you know, just send it over to us, and we'll definitely take care of it.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Please take care of yourself out there. When are you scheduled to come back to the U.S.? So it's that long, huh?
Well, it's really up to the airline gods. No, I'm joking. I scheduled that I was actually supposed to be back already, but things didn't quite work that way. Not that I tested positive or anything. It's just I ended up needing to stay longer. So I'm scheduled to go back at this point to North America on the 29th.
Okay.
Yeah, but otherwise, I will be here.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Make it a great day.
Yeah, I will.
And we'll be in touch.
You too, Sam.
Check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas.
How you doing? This is Tom Cuff, music by Tom Cuff. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethel.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
Get on up, beat.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
Be sure to visit our website, Muzilog.com. MUZILOG, Muzilog.com, where music, entertainment, and culture live.